Hey everybody! Y'all know how much I love Thursdays. I literally count down that minutes until tonight. Jay makes fun of me because I get so excited about Thursdays. It's pretty awesome. It's a good sign. Okay, so couple of course business things. We have PIO group, PIO and postnatal prenatal. Actually, I have a couple of pregnant mamas in my coming for me, so that's kind of fun. Starting October 5th, we have Jessica, Jennifer, and Allison, right, doing 21 Day Fix group on the 5th. I think Brandy's doing a group on the 5th. I will open up the PIO group tonight for all of us I'll add y'all, and then we can add our peeps probably tomorrow once I get all the files in. We're going to do another sneak peek this week, or not this week. Oh, definitely not this week. This month, you need to be doing some sort of free group this month, whether that's your free cleaning group, whether that's just a 30-day water challenge, 30-day squat challenge, 30-day plank challenge, something fun. Just make sure you're doing your free group. I was thinking about doing another webinar, potentially like a live webinar this month. We can talk about that at the end of the call if y'all think that would be beneficial. I keep going back and forth between sneak peek week and doing the live webinar, and I don't know if I want to do them both at the same month. So mental note, somebody remember that. You know how I am with awesome memory. So make sure you remind me, and we'll talk about that at the end when I unmute all y'all. Other things, we're going to do the Tone It Up group with Body Beast, so make sure you're pushing Body Beast. Millie has done it. She loves it. I know a lot of other people. Like I said, I'm ordering that one. I'm going to do as much as I can with my shoulder, but I really just want to try it. I think it's going to be fantastic. And then, of course, we'll do another 21-day fix group. I think, honestly, it would be a really good idea if we did like a mid-month and then also either the end of month or very first week of November 21-day fix group. Those are obviously our most popular groups. So let's shoot for that. I think that's all the date stuff. I'll get the calendar up on the team page tomorrow or Saturday. About everything that we've got going for the month. Okay, so now into it. All right, so I got super pumped and super excited for y'all listing out these goals, and yeah, I was actually really blown away with y'all's goals, and I'm really pumped and excited to see how you guys do and accomplish this this month. I don't know, you may or may not have seen my post today of just about just that tenacity and the fact that we really do need to be setting our goals in our mind to where they are impossible, because those goals that are impossible will become possible one day. It might not be this month, but why the heck not shoot for it? What if you do reach it? So many times I have almost suffocated myself with my goals for the month in regards to suffocating in regards to not setting them big enough, just setting these realistic goals. I'm gonna hit Success Club 10, when at that point, I'm not saying Success Club 10 is not a great goal for a lot of y'all, But for me, and I don't say this egotistically, it just was something that I was doing consistently. So why keep setting that goal? So if you're hitting Success Club 5 consistently, why are you setting Success Club 5 as your goal? You need to be setting your goal at 10, 15. If you are hitting Success Club 15 consistently, that should not be your goal. 20, 25 should be your goal. Again, if you don't hit it, that doesn't mean you're a failure. That just means you are a whole lot closer to that goal than just sitting and coasting where you are. If you do not have the book Go for No, go get the book Go for No. I'm serious about that one. Change my mentality, change so much about the way I view this business and kind of what I shoot for. Just all about kind of coasting. So that's my little rant on that. But in regards to just being super excited about the goals that y'all set, and I'm going to hold you to them this month as well as me. Again, life happens, and that's okay. Like, you get busy and that happens, but as long as you know you're pushing and you're doing what you can to succeed and you're kicking, you're going hightail as fast as you can in regards to Beachbody and what you personally can do, because every person's going to be different. Every goal is going to be different, and that's okay. So on the goals, I was going to go with something else tonight, but when I started looking at the goals, almost every single one of you either wanted to rank advanced to Emerald or you wanted to rank advanced to Diamond, which I was so excited. I mean, that's huge, y'all. Rank advancing is so important in this business if you want to build your business. And so they actually did a really great mind shift, a great training at Summit. And I'm going to kind of take a little bit of my experience and a little bit of what they said at Summit on how to rank advanced. So basically, building your business is all about duplication, right? So if so you join as a coach, your next step or your rank advancement is going to obviously be Emerald. So that is signing up 2 coaches, 1 on each leg, and you're duplicating what you just did. So you signed up a coach, and now you're trying to get 2 other people to do what you want to do. Do those people need to be business building coaches? No. I've told y'all so many times that Jay and my mom were what made me Emerald. Woo. I mean, they were discount coaches, and it kind of just gives you a boost. I know a lot of you in here on this call even have rank advanced with discount coaches, and that is fine to get to Emerald. Now, so there were 3 or so of y'all that want to rank advanced to Diamond, and that is awesome and so capable. I was looking at the downline today of just everybody, not just my personally sponsored coaches, but everybody. And there are so many of y'all this close to Diamond. And so it becomes, this is where the duplication process begins. So you've gotten to Emerald, and you can build your business in a sense with some discount coaches. You can, start building your tribe. Danny talked a lot. I didn't record it last week because we were just chatting, but Danny was talking last week about, no, it was 2 weeks ago, about how she just always offers the coaching opportunity. And I think you've got 18 or 19 coaches in your downline, I counted today, which is awesome. So now it becomes a matter of duplicating those coaches into Emeralds. When you have Emeralds, that means that you've got the people in your organization that are wanting to work the business. So obviously discount coaches are great. They help you with your volume, your team volume, and you're going to start those, cycle bonuses. Small as they are at first, they will continue to grow, I promise. But when you start getting emeralds under you, so show of your fingers, how many emeralds do you need? I'm not like talking to you like babies, but how many emeralds do you need to be a diamond? I just want to make sure even my new people know this. There we go. Okay, 2, not 4, 2. 2. You need 1 emerald on each side. And I want to clarify that because I was talking to one of my coaches who has 2 emeralds on one leg. You have to have an emerald on each side. And so when you're duplicating this process, make sure you are watching your placements. If you do not know where to place somebody, please talk to me, talk to your coach, talk to somebody, making sure that you're placing your people on the proper legs, because you don't want to have like 7 coaches on your right leg and 3 coaches on your left. I mean, that's not going to, you're going to need to even out some. But make sure, that you're creating some business building coaches. So I want to give you guys a goal. So this month, with the amount of people that were wanting to rank advance, I want you to set a goal of 3 to 5 new coaches this month. And I know that's like, excuse me, what? Especially to my new ones. But if you need to go on the lower side with the 3 coaches, that's fine. Again, how do we set our goals? We don't set them realistically. We set them high and something that we can really strive for. So I think 3 to 5 is a reasonable goal. Y'all know my goal this month is 12 new coaches. I have never signed more than 7 in a month. I'm almost doubling that, but it's like that feeling of I want that so bad. Like I want to see myself do that I'm going to freaking have that goal every single month until I hit it. And by gosh, I'm going to hit it at some point. So let's start with 3 to 5. That was kind of my goal at the beginning too. So 3 to 5 new coaches. 1 to 2 of those you want to try to get to be a business building coach. Okay, does that make sense? When you sign on a coach, typically only 25 to 30% statistically are actually going to build the business. So, and sometimes even lower than that, like 20%. So you're not going to have a ton right off the bat building the business. But even your discount coaches, y'all have heard me say it time and time again, make sure you're just putting them into the team page because they're going to be seeing what's going on. They're going to just, I'm biased, I know, but they're just going to see how awesome we are. And potentially just, say, you know what, I'm ready. And some people, they just need to go through a program for a little while and truly like believe in what we do and believe in the product that they become ready to sell or become ready just to want to share it with the world, as we talk about all the time. It's not that we're saleswomen. It's not that we're salespeople. We just have come into contact with an amazing program, an amazing nutrition shake, and just a lifestyle in general that has helped every single one of us in similar ways and in very different ways. All of our stories are so unique that we know we want to just share with everybody that's willing to listen. So I want you to make sure you're doing that even with your discount coaches. Okay, so a couple of things. In order to be duplicating your team, you need to be working on yourself. And this is where I, to be honest, am recommitting this October 5th group with the PIO group. I need something different, so I'm going to do PIO. But I'm recommitting to my health. I'm recommitting just to myself, to my personal development. And you need to be making sure you're a product to the product. You need to be making sure that you are focusing on you too. That you, some of your goals, they need to be Success Club. They need to strive for Success Club, Success Club 5. You want to obviously try to be recruiting some coaches. You want to be focusing on you with your personal development. What book are you reading? So I know for me, last month, I don't think I read but like maybe 10 pages of a book. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. And that's terrible. And I definitely could tell it in my personal life and just obviously in my business. So this month we're going to focus on a lot in our team page is going to be personal development, what we're reading, takeaways. I potentially would love to go through a certain book with some of y'all if you're interested. Again, we can talk about that later. But you need to be reading something personal development every day, whether that's 5 to 10 pages, whatever, 10 minutes, if it's a recording, a podcast, whatever you find that helps you personally, not business development. Hear me out when I say the difference. It's personal development. Business development is like national wake-up calls and stuff like that. That's like helping us move forward in our business. That's like for your work. You need to be focusing on yourself in regards to you. So personal development has to be essential. It's the beginning of the month. Make sure you're revisiting your why. I tell you all the time, every day, every week, every month, revisit your why. Why are you here? It's always going to evolve. It's always going to change. Make sure you're getting your fitness in. I know that that's an area I've struggled in this last month. Being a product of the product was hard for me this last month. So I'm anxiously awaiting my Shakeology. I have like Shakeology jitters. Like I have run out of my Shakeology, like blah, and it's driving me crazy. So hopefully it'll be here soon. So anyway, I think that's really it. I just really wanted to talk about like the duplicating, and then also realize what your coaching style is. Y'all know mine is kind of like, I don't even really know, like just yay. Like, I don't know. Y'all come up with adjectives of my coaching style, but you're going to attract coaches that are similar to you. There's a reason most of us in here are moms, or if you're not a mom, there's a reason you're in here in regards to our personalities matching. So know who you are. That's why that personal development is so big. You need to know who you are because, like I've said time and time again, the coaches you're going to attract, you want to be able to have lunch with them. You want to be able to like go shopping with them. Not necessarily that you would do that because we're all over the country, but that you have that mentality that we all get along, we all mesh. When we come together on these team calls, you can tell we just all like click, and it's so awesome. So make sure you know your style and you're unique. People are going to relate to you. Some people are going to relate to you and like want nothing to do with me because they don't relate to me, and that's fine. People are going to find who they're going to mesh with. I think I'm just, me. Hold on. I'm making sure I got everything. Okay. I think that is it. Make sure you're tracking this month, please. I got on it this month. Last month. You've got to be tracking. Please. Just, if you guys did not hear me and me beating a dead horse with that, track. Okay. All right, that's it. All right, I'm going to unmute Danny, and she is going to talk about some social media stuff that she learned. I'm going to mute myself, and hold on, okay, go for it.
Hi, guys. If y'all don't know me, I'm Danny. So I attended this social media webinar. It was like an hour long, but it was really, really good information. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. It really taught me a lot. I'm still learning. Obviously, if you've seen my page, it's all over the place. So I'm really learning a lot about that stuff. I know a lot of you have gone through Rock the Basics and know, the basics of it, posting 3 to 5 times a day, such like that. Beachbody, of course, does not have to be, but maybe 10-20% of your posts. So you want to be relatable, basically, is the big thing. So I'm just going to read off these slides. I screenshotted these slides whenever I was listening in on this webinar. So basically, the big thing is if y'all already don't or already aren't thinking about having a like page, you need to be thinking about having a like page. With Facebook's rules, you apparently aren't supposed to have a business on your personal page. You can get removed. You can get deleted. Your personal page can get deleted if you are doing, business opportunity stuff on your personal page. So it's good to have a like page. So you want to grow a fan base basically on your like page. And it says in this first slide, it's just saying that you want to, basically attract quality fans to your like page, people that, like Lauren was saying, that we can all relate to. We're all moms. We all, click for the same reason because we're all, relatable. So if you, relate to, if you're not a mom, if you relate to, people who have dogs or people who, go hiking all the time or whatever it may be, find those people that, you can relate to. So whenever you attract those people, then you can most likely move them to being, subscribers to what you're doing and what you're selling. So you want to do that first. And it also, just a little fun fact, it says studies show that you will see more traffic on your website, on your like page, whenever you have 1,000 fans. 1,000 fans seems like such a big goal to me, but and I know probably to y'all too, but once somebody goes to you, if they see your like page and they see you only have like 50 likes, a lot of people are gonna not probably like it. If you have 1,000 likes, they're gonna say, oh, this person has something really cool to share and something that's interesting, so they'll like it. So your first huge goal on your like page is to get 1,000 likes. This may take you a full year to get there, but either way, that's going to be your first goal, to get on your like page. And then you want to also create a well-designed timeline cover, something that on your cover page will, attract people and kind of tell them, who you are and what you're about, what you're able to offer. A good idea that they gave me, because there's actually there's the lights off. Now there's a button that you can click on your cover photo that you can put a link to your website, which I wouldn't do. Carly suggested not to do the Beachbody website, but there's an application that you can make on Google Forms. Make an application for your challengers. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I can post something about that for you guys, so you guys know. So doing that is a really good thing, something that they can just click on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can also go to my like page and look. You just click on it, and then there's, I see we only have 2 more minutes. I won't be long.
Is that the call to action button?
Yes,
that's the call to action? Yes. Okay, it says call to action. So y'all, in the corner, it says call to action, and it'll pop up, and you can put like your website thing. Okay, keep going.
Yes, and I was asking Carly, like I said, what website to put on there, because I'm like, I don't have a website. And so she suggested putting like a little kind of an application thing on there. And I just basically kind of duplicated what Carly did on her like page. So you can go to hers or mine to look and see, what that says there. It's pretty cool. So these are just suggestions on, what to post on there. I did on my timeline cover, my challenge group that was coming up. It was my, Pile Challenge group coming up October 5th. And it says click here, and it's an application to go and be in my challenge group. It asks questions, why are you interested? Where are you at? What are your goals? Such like that. It's kind of a cool thing, just to kind of give them some information about like what you have coming up. Some other ideas are, what you're about. I don't know. There's these examples. I don't know if y'all can see. It's kind of bright, but can you see that? Can you see that, Lauren? Okay.
Yeah. Whose was that?
So it was on the webinar. So it was just this random person. This person is like, she's an author, and she has a book tour of upcoming events. And I thought maybe if we did do something like that, we could, have some upcoming challenges that we
Okay,
have.
that's a great idea.
Like we've got the PIO group this date, this Body Beast this date, whatever, and you can put that on your timeline. It's just an idea I got in my head from that. Some other really quick tips here. If y'all haven't heard of Canva, it's CANVA. Have you heard of that, Lauren?
I haven't. No. What is that?
It's a really cool website. So if you go to canva.com, you can log in with your Facebook. And basically this lady on this webinar, she said that there's like some ideal specs for how many pixels you want on your cover photo to make it pop and be like really clear and really pretty. Which there's numbers. She said it's like 851 by 315. That means nothing to me. But anyway, so Canva gives you a, here, I'm gonna put this is like so cheap. I need to make my own. Can you see that? It's like outlined in red. There's a little Facebook.
Yeah, there's a Facebook cover. Okay, so it's kind of like PicMonkey then, where you can. Okay, PicMonkey is another one but I don't think. Well, I say that you can do pixels. You can do pixels on PicMonkey too. Okay, I'm gonna check out Canva too. Okay, that's great.
Do you know the exact pixels that needs to be 851 by or 8?
I need to check because I know PicMonkey. You can say design and you can click Facebook cover photo, and it already has the immediate size. Everything I've done on PicMonkey for designing my own Facebook cover photo has been, it fits perfectly.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna, hold on. While you're doing that, I'm gonna just, hold on. Okay, so I'm just screen sharing right now. While you're on that, let me go. My like page is absolutely terrible, y'all. Danny's is definitely one to look at. But so mine is just more like, about me. The one thing I want you to know and note if you're doing a cover page, whether it's for yourself or for the team or for your like page when you develop one, is you need to, this corner right here stays completely blank. Did they say that in designing?
Yeah,
I mean, so do not put, I have people putting photos over here all the time. Don't put anything because obviously your photo is going to cover that. So, but I love, and here's the call to action right there, y'all. Okay, keep going. I just wanted to show that. Not that mine's great.
So another thing that you want to do on your personal page, where it has, about you, where you work, that sort of thing. Like if you're, you work at, I don't know, whatever, you work at Google or or if you're a stay-at-home mom and you have in there, I'm a stay-at-home mom. What you want to do is link your like page to your personal profile. So you want to put in there, changing lives at your like page. So I forget what I have on mine. It's like, sharing the love or something at Danny Jones like page. So people that you're friends with, you know how you search people and you're like, oh, where does this person work? And you look at their, about, and whatever their about section, and it's, you click on their job and it goes to this link. Well, you want them to go to your like page. You want them to be like, oh, this is where she works. This is interesting. What does she do? Oh, she holds challenge groups. Oh, she did, you want them to do that. So you want to link your like page, in your profile. If you don't know how to do that, just ask a question in the team page, and I can kind of walk you through it a little bit. So this lady that I got this webinar from, her name is Amy Porterfield, and she has a like page. If you'll want to go to her page, she has all kinds of tips. She does free webinars all the time on social media stuff. She, this is what she does for a living. Like, she's on top of Facebook and all the new things to do and how to work it and all of this stuff. She gives all kinds of tips. So let's see, there she talks about, I already just went over that. I'm going through my slides, sorry. Okay, so she also wanted to say something that's kind of new is, I'm echoing, so I can't tell if somebody's talking or if it's me echoing, is the Facebook's algorithm. So according to Facebook's recent algorithm, she says, page posts that are overly promotional will get less priority in the newsfeed. So basically she's saying that if you do a promotional post, that you want to do an ad for one of those, which you can do an ad on your like page for a promotional post. She says that feedback in Facebook surveys showed that users prefer promotional posts in ads versus regular posts. So with ads, they expect, promotion, whereas, on your personal page, it might be sort of like a hidden agenda, and people don't like shadiness, apparently. So she says, just be mindful of, over promotional Facebook posts. And I know Lauren is like a queen of do not post spam like Shakeology or products or anything like that. Be you, share you, that kind of thing. She goes over that all the time, and she's so right, because this lady was like on top of it about that. She just basically post with purpose. Whenever you do post, you want to share something of value. You want to post something that is something that somebody's going to want to share. So whenever somebody shares your posts, people are going to see those and they're going to share them, and then that's how you're shared throughout social media, and more eyes will be on you.
Okay, I'm freezing you. I'm going to stop you and then log back on. We're out of time. Okay. I don't want you to like cut off mid-sentence.
Okay.
Okay, log back on.